Thousands of Iranians took to the streets of Tehran Friday, chanting "Death to Israel, death to America," following the murder Wednesday of one of Iran's top nuclear scientists. Ahmadi Roshan was killed by a magnetic bomb attached to his car, an attack very similar to 4 others in Tehran over the past 2 years, all aimed at stopping Iran from getting a nuclear weapon.
Iran feels penetrated by Mossad. Iran feels under a huge wave of leakage of information, and therefore is investing great effort, immense resources into the attempt to capture Mossad agents in Tehran.
The Iranians were quick to point the finger at the obvious suspects, Israel and the United States.
Although the international community is silent, they mostly support such crimes. The Iranian government should make the world understand the true motives and awaken the nations of the world about what it is about Iran that America and the enemies of Iran can't tolerate.
Israel's national intelligence agency, the Mossad, has long waged a secret war against its nation's enemies, going back to its ruthless pursuit of the perpetrators of the 1972 Munich Olympics massacre.
The latest word we get from the airport is that, quote, all hell is broken loose out there.
That all the hostages, all 9 hostages, are safe.
For most of the last 40 years, I have reported how Israel has used deadly force to prevent its enemies, including Syria and Iraq, from obtaining nuclear technology. Item, France, 1975. Hussein tours French nuclear facilities with then Prime Minister Jacques Chirac. France later sells 2 so-called research reactors to the butcher of Baghdad. The rest of the world stands silent. Israel, with ruthless efficiency, immediately begins fighting back. Item, Toulon, France, April 1979. The heart of one of the reactors is sabotaged in this warehouse by Israeli secret agents. Item, Paris, June 1980. This Egyptian physicist, hired to coordinate Iraq's nuclear effort, is found bludgeoned to death in this hotel. The Mossad is suspected. In 1981, Israel ended Saddam Hussein's pursuit of a nuclear weapon, destroying Iraq's reactor in a massive air raid, just as Israel did in Syria a quarter of a century later, turning its secret reactor into so much dust in the desert. But Iran is a tougher nut to crack. And to do it, the secret war went high-tech in 2011, when the Stuxnet's computer virus was created to crash Iran's reactors.
It was very sneaky, very smart.
The virus made the Iranian centrifuges, designed to enrich uranium, spin so fast they self-destructed. And all the while, the computer program indicated to the Iranian technicians that everything was fine.
They are afraid to start operating again because they don't know who's infected and who's not.
Stung by secret economic sanctions, frustrated and frightened by its inability to stop the secret attacks, Iran now threatens to close the strategic Strait of Hormuz, a move some say would be an act of war.
We cannot tolerate Iran blocking the Straits of Hormuz. And that's a red line.
If Iran refuses to abandon its nuclear ambitions, isn't an attack by Israel inevitable?
Those efforts will not stop the Iranians from achieving the bomb. And at the end, a military attack will have to be taken. Israel will exert its legitimate right for self-defense.
Many Americans, including President Obama's former national security advisor, agree.
He who turns the other cheek gets hit with the other fist. I'm tired of turning the other cheek where Iran's concerned.